3-round mock drafts were to number 14 with the Indianapolis Colts. I absolutely love this class for the Colts. It's one of my favorite in this exercise. I know not all of their fans are going to love it because you're going to tell me that one of these guys is a reach, one of them is not a need, and you don't know who the third one is. And that's fine. I feel like these three guys would build a foundation for the Indianapolis Colts for years to come, that 3 years from now we would look at this class and go, that was what turned around the Colts. I'm Jeremy Green of ESPN Radio Asheville and NFLDraft.net, and this is a 3-round mock draft for the Indianapolis Colts.
I get knocked down, I get back up.
The Sportsocracy.
And I'm unapologetic.
We start at pick 14 with a huge area of need for the Colts and one of my favorite players in this draft. I know a lot of Colt fans really want Tyler Warren. I don't think he's going to be there for you. The Jets are a risk. The Saints are a risk. I could honestly see a lot of teams being in play for Tyler Warren. But at 14, Colston Loveland, tight end out of Michigan. His quarterback play was absolutely god-awful last year. He only played 10 games, but he was still one of the best tight ends in the country. The stats don't show it. He only had 56 catches. He only had 582 yards. But if you look into everything that he did, he was one of the highest-rated receivers in all of college football. I think this kid is special. And when I say special, I mean he would be the number one tight end in damn near every class I've ever graded except this one because of Tyler Warren. And Tyler Warren's a one-year guy. Loveland's not. I think Loveland would come in immediately, be the safety blanket for Anthony Richardson that he's needed for an extended period of time. Would be an absolute red zone nightmare for teams. And you pair him up with Michael Pittman and Alec Pierce, and now I think you have enough weapons to at least see what you have in Anthony Richardson if you can keep him on the field. I love the idea of Colston Loveland at 14 to the Indianapolis Colts. Pick number 45, and this is where I'm going to lose some Colt fans because I think this is a need solely because I do not trust 29-year-old guys coming off Achilles injuries. JT Tuimoloau out of Ohio State. I don't love what you've gotten out of Kwity Pace so far. I think Leatu Latu is going to be an absolute dog. Samson Ebukam coming off that Achilles injury makes me really, really nervous. He's good against the run. JT Tuimoloau is probably the best edge rusher in this class against the run, and I think he has super high pass rush upside. 12.4% pass rush win rate at Ohio State, playing against some of the toughest competition in the country. I think JT Tuimoloau is one of those players that I didn't love him at first because I thought he would take some time. Now I'm seeing him fall into the middle of the second round, and I think it would be great value for the Indianapolis Colts. Now, this would be a great time to tell Colt fans, because I know this is coming. Why haven't you taken a cornerback? Because I think you're going to chase one in free agency. You don't have a ton of money, but you have enough to add an impact guy. And Lou Anarumo just had a horrific year with the Cincinnati Bengals because he didn't have enough players in the secondary. I think that's where your free agent dollars go. That's why there's not one in this mock. Number 45, JT Tuimoloau, to come in as a rotational piece to rotate in and out of that Lou Anarumo defense. One pick left, and it's number 80 in the third round. I got to see this kid up close and personal at the Reese's Senior Bowl just a few weeks ago in Mobile, and I could not take my eyes off of him. It seemed like every time the ball went in the air, this kid was right around it. Pick 80, Billy Bowman Jr., safety out of Oklahoma. I'm not going to lie to you. The tape on him was inconsistent, but he also played on an Oklahoma defense that was absolutely terrible in the SEC. He was really good in coverage. He was okay against the run. He is a smaller guy. What really changed my opinion on him was watching him in Mobile because he was flying all over the place, and he was good against the run. Now, here's where that can be a little bit biased. He had one of the higher missed tackle rates of all the safeties in this class at 23.1. You don't tackle in practices at the Senior Bowl. So if I'm a little too high on him, that might be why. I just couldn't get over the fact against some of the best players in college football, this kid was shining. For me, he was the biggest winner of Senior Bowl week, and he was all over the field. And safety has been a need for the Indianapolis Colts, I feel like, for a decade. Billy Bowman Jr. here at pick 80 to the Indianapolis Colts, their final pick in this 3-round mock draft. If you love these picks, if you hate these picks, or if you just want to ask me about players for the Colts, anything like that, player evals, whatever you're looking for, put those in the comments of this video. I answer all those myself. Takes me a couple days to do it because we do so many of these at one time, but I will get to them as quickly as possible. I'm Jeremy Green of NFLDraft.net, ESPN Radio Asheville. Subscribe to the channel if you like this video. Like the video if you like this video. And check us out next week. Live, Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm coming to your town. I love your town. I think it's one of the most underrated cities in America. And I can't wait for next week, 2025 NFL Scouting Combine. And it's all yours live here on the Sportsocracy and at NFLDraft.net.
I'm unapologetic. Cancel, yeah, you can try. You can't cancel what's been tonight. I ain't been had a shit, no silver spoon inheritance. Tired of trying to be what other people want me to be, and now you get what you see.